So, I'm excited for potentially Super Mario Odyssey 2. And I don't know why I pulled my mic down.
Let's dive right in.
But I mean, it is an indie direct, so. But I just want to see what what games are gonna come out to the Switch. I'm just fixing this. So I don't really care for these types of games, but I love the art style. Hence why I love indie developers. Pretty cool.
Fans of classic RPGs with modernized elements will want to check out Sea of Stars. It tells the story of two children of the
Yeah, I don't really
Monk and
actually care about this.
They must combine the powers of the sun and the moon to perform eclipse magic, the only thing that can fend off monsters created by an evil alchemist known as the Fleshmancer.
Fluid and engaging turn-based combat. Stunning dynamic lighting. A world where you can traverse freely and explore every nook and cranny. And that's just scratching the surface. Not to mention the incredibly moving story with plenty of twists and turns. It's also set in the same universe as The Messenger and serves as a prequel. But don't worry.
I was about to say, I thought it looked like the Messenger game.
And get this. Some of the music was composed by none other than the renowned Yasunori Mitsuda, who composed music for Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross.
What? I never played any of those games.
Sea of Stars launches on Nintendo Switch Holiday 2022.
This looks like a Breath of the Wild, like knockoff, like double player or two player, double player. I'm glad we're getting a lot of games that are like Breath of the Wild, especially with that new Sonic game that's coming out. I'm excited for that as well.
可以让我们重新体验到人生当中会面临到许多痛苦的选择，这也是我们创作 Alisha 的初衷。
希望你可以开始寻找你的伙伴，因为 Alisha 接下来会在Switch上与大家见面。利用独特的操作玩法，我们也预期可以
Alisha? Is that how you say it? Alisha?
我们Switch上见吧，拜。
The mic keeps like the arm just keeps moving. Does not want to stay in one place.
For twin sisters Aisha and
Aisha.
Collaboration is key in safely navigating this deserted temple. The game makes creative use of the various input options available on Nintendo Switch. Each sister is controlled differently, and you can control both via solo or local co-op play. With Aisha, you'll use motion controls with Joy-Con controllers in TV mode, and with Lisha, you'll use touch controls to guide the helper robot Ambu in handheld mode.
However you choose to play, you'll need the sisters to work together by exchanging clues and operating devices that can help you go deeper inside the temple. But be careful, it's filled with all sorts of menacing monsters and treacherous traps, some of which can trigger different endings. The heartfelt, overlapping music when playing with a friend, coupled with the emotional story, will complement your journey to uncover the secrets residing within.
Alisha, the Oblivion of Twin Goddesses, launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch, Spring 2022.
Hi, I'm Adam.
And I'm Joe. We're two brothers who started our own indie studio in order to make a classic point-and-click adventure game. Today, we're excited to announce our debut title, Locomotive.
Set aboard a 1930s express train, you find yourself caught in the middle of a deadly mystery, full of twists, turns, and larger-than-life characters. Solve satisfying puzzles and clear your name once and for all.
We both grew up playing point-and-click adventure games, and it's been a long-term ambition for us to put our own spin on it.
We can't wait for you to play Locomotive when it comes to the Nintendo Switch system.
Welcome aboard the Royce Express, where my guests indulge in luxury travel, fine dining, and murder. Well then, who's at hand to catch my killer? There's my trusty lawyer.
Oh, it's one of those games.
Majesty's Secret Service. There's just one problem. They're the suspects. With puzzles to solve, palms to grease, and clues to uncover.
Actually, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Or it's the end of the line in an adventure that's not just nuts. It's Locomotive.
So it's like you figure it out once though, and it's like you keep. I'm confused.
You'll love Locomotive, a single-player point-and-click comedy adventure. Climb aboard the Royce Express and investigate the suspicious death of Lady Unterwald.
You'll play as a straight-laced lawyer, an amateur detective, and an undercover agent at different points in the story. Along the way, you'll meet a fully voiced cast of quirky characters and solve head-scratching puzzles to prove your innocence. Figure out who done it and what locomotive inspired them to murder in the first place. Locomotive steamrolls onto Nintendo Switch summer 2022.
Yeah, obviously none of these games are gonna come until like spring or summer, but oh wait, I've seen a game like this
Your friends are waiting for you.
that was really popular. It might be already on Switch, but it's definitely gonna get copywritten. So it's basically a Guitar Hero texting simulator. Cool, that's all I needed to know, because I'm probably not gonna get that. But you know, not saying you shouldn't get it yourself.
On behalf of the Pixelnesia team from Indonesia, I'm proud to
I'm just saying, me personally.
Afterlove EP. Afterlove EP is a modern-day story of music, loss, acceptance, loving others as well as yourself. While the game is heavily inspired by the aesthetic and storytelling format of the Japanese manga, the game itself is set in Jakarta. We want players to experience this vibrant place we call home, which is also considered as the melting pot of the multicultural people of Indonesia. We cannot wait to let you experience our unique narrative adventure and explore our interpretation of Jakarta.
From the creative director of What Comes After and Coffee Talk comes a stirring narrative about
Yeah, I think it was Coffee Talk.
and lyricism. Set in Jakarta, Indonesia, Afterlove EP focuses on young musician Rama, who struggles
Rama?
to compose music after his girlfriend Chinta passes away.
What?
Communicating with Chinta's
Jesus.
voice inside his head, Rama will learn how to cope with grief, forge new relationships, and even potentially love again.
A
What?
mixtape of visual novel, rhythm game, and narrative adventure, Afterlove EP challenges
Interesting.
you to complete an EP of music to fulfill a promise made to Chinta.
This is black.
There are multiple endings based on the choices you make, as well as an original soundtrack from Indonesian band Alfalfa.
Hey, that was pretty fun.
From Soyatu.
Look at that.
Start anew in Afterlove EP, launching on
Available
Nintendo
summer
Switch
2022.
summer 2022.
Let me guess, respawn. Okay, that's pretty cool. Fried mosquito. Okay, so I probably won't play this either, but pretty cool. Just straight up side-scrolling Breath of the Wild. Dungeon Munchies.
Munchies, that is.
Then this 2D side-scrolling action platformer should definitely satisfy your craving. You are dead.
I'm not gonna lie, this
You're
looks
dead.
pretty bad.
And now you've been revived in a mysterious underground
I mean, not
facility.
bad. It's just a very certain art style, and I'm not really.
With the help of the undead necro chef Simmer,
Was not looking forward to this.
cook and eat them. There are around 100 dishes that provide various abilities. One dish, for example, might
This just
be
looks
the
like a
purpose
mobile
of
game.
New combos.
So you are what you eat.
Literally, this game is a great place to get
Like an
local
iPad game.
farm fresh monsters. So mix and match to get the right meal.
I'm not
for your
saying
style.
it's just not for me, you know. But hey, it could be for other people, and
Hilarious side-splitting
you know,
story
people like
and
this type of stuff,
charming
so
pixel art.
that's cool.
Better
I
by
like that it
far
has food in it.
when Dungeon
That's
Munchies
probably the
is
selling
now
point just for me.
the Nintendo Switch system
I even like the
later
little
today.
title. Later today? What? Yeah, obviously none of these games are gonna come until like spring or summer.
Hej med jer. Jeg hedder Niels. Jeg er spilinstruktør og lyddesigner hos Bedtime Games. Jeg har lavet spil.
Guess I'm playing it today then.
Vores kommende spil, Figment 2, er fyldt med masser af musical boss fights og andre lydlæggerier. For at få de mest punchy lyde, har jeg været ude ved mit træsvær og smadret på havegriller og kaffekanner. Musikken i Figment indordner sig efter dig. Vi har brugt rigtig meget energi på at få lyd, musik og gameplay til at spille sammen. Og vi glæder os rigtig meget til at vise jer spillet. I'm coming back to the surface. I
Yeah.
need time to make things so hold on, and soon comes the day, and there are sights you must see to believe them.
Okay.
We're
This
all
actually looks
ready for the
interesting.
next segment.
Yep, this isn't a figment of your imagination.
Oh, very funny. In this musical puzzle adventure game, you'll make your way through a rhythmic world set in the human mind.
I actually like this.
Fortunately, nightmares are spreading chaos everywhere.
This is basically
Some people want to
Psychonauts
put an end to
indie
their
game.
gruesome schemes. Play solo or locally with a friend as you wield your trusty sword and engage in combat. Manipulate environments to
Show the local play.
and have symphonic showdowns.
Or is the
against
local
opposing
really just the
menacing
bird?
forces.
I noticed like a lot of games are getting away with like the local play of just making the second person just be like the do the little extra work of just hitting things or just being like the sightseer.
Will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Everything today. Wow.
Deep sea diving? Check. Investing? Check.
What?
Drawing?
Your
Check.
Nintendo party game
Diving on the moon? Check that too.
that
A
isn't
slew of
Mario
games from developer Oink Games are
based.
coming to Nintendo Switch.
Go on thrilling and risky treasure hunts in deep
Oink.
sea adventure. Become the biggest investor in startups. Catch the sketchy rogue and don't get caught in A Fake Artist Goes to New York. And recover supplies with your
This
fellow
just looks-
astronauts to survive in Moon Adventure.
I'm not saying like the game couldn't be fun, because I'm sure this is fun and all that. It's very Jackboxy. Everybody's trying to get in on the Jackbox kind of.
Locally and online, so you can play with friends near and far. Get together and play on one system, or create a room with friends.
Oh, wow, it's just for
More games
Switches,
also
it's not even
available
for.
in the future.
Starting
Okay.
game night with Let's Play Oink Games, launching as a
Available later today.
on Nintendo Switch later today.
Guess I'm playing that later today as well.
Programmer at Heroic Studios.
Hi, I'm Iris. I'm working as an environment artist for our upcoming title, Endling.
A lot of international
To create a game that raises
companies,
awareness about
pretty
how the world
awesome.
may be in the near future if we don't change our consumption habits.
The environment is
Consumption.
mainly presented during night, since we want to emphasize a fox's natural behavior and contrast a calm but deteriorating world and human threats during the day.
We hope that Endling may encourage everyone to reflect, but also that players around the world can enjoy its story, gameplay, and cuteness.
It's a Fox game. What the Fox? See, if you're gonna do the 2D, or not 2D, if you're gonna do the side scroller kind of gameplay, 3D side scroller, you gotta make it something like interesting or just like very colorful. Like this just hits all the boxes. Like I would play this like I like this art style as well.
And lead them to safety in a world ravaged by humanity.
In this game,
See this? I actually want to buy this. Whoa!
You'll make your way through devastated environments to reach the one place on Earth where humans can't hurt you.
Oh.
Along the way, you'll hunt other animals to feed your cubs, as well as teach them
Oh,
new
jeez.
skills to make them less
Oh.
predators.
I actually love this game.
I do too.
I want to get this game just on PC though.
How many of your cubs survive the perilous journey is up to you.
Endling, Extinction is
Ooh.
forever. Launches on Nintendo Switch.
That means some are gonna die.
Here's more info about the skateboarding action platformer OlliOlli World from our friends at Roll7 and Private.
OlliOlli World.
Far across the OlliOlli world is Radlandia, a nation forged by the skate
What?
gods. Join your
I
crew
already
to
love
travel
this game.
across our
I love the way it
beautiful
looks.
wall
It's a
ride among the
skate.
trees,
What?
forge new paths through the desert, or cross moving platforms in picturesque sketchside. You'll see some weird stuff along the way, but don't worry, that's just part of your journey to Nirvana. There you'll compete with champions, challenging each other's skills to win rewards.
Dude, I love this.
New routes to share
Please tell me this comes out today,
So come shred by the
because I'll buy it. The one game I wanna out of all this, it's gonna be not available today.
and achieve Nirvana.
OlliOlli World.
Bonus items. Oh, nice. Get me some of
Pre-order for today.
OlliOlli World rolls onto Nintendo Switch February 8th, 2022. Pre-orders begin later today on
Of course.
Nintendo eShop.
Of course, pre-orders begin today.
Hi, I'm Banner Rudis, director of River City Girls 2.
And I'm
Yeah, sounds like Bruce Green.
of River City Girls too.
I've been a River City fan since the days of the Nintendo Entertainment System, and in fact, this is the third River City game I've worked on. So I'm thrilled to bring you an all-new adventure starring Misako, Kyoko, Kunio, and Ricky.
We were blown away by the response to the first
He like
River
didn't
City
know who
Girls.
those people were after he
So,
says
for the
like,
sequel, we're including everything players loved about the original, plus a whole lot more, including online co-op.
We're working really hard to get
What?
this game into your hands as soon as possible. In the meantime, please enjoy our debut trailer for River City Girls 2.
just another beat 'em up game, but you know, hey. Look at that. It's like they're straight up breakdancing. Any game that can have like a second player and it's like local should automatically have it be multiplayer. I don't care, like, I don't understand how you just do that. Like Overcooked, like I understand how they get away with that.
Way Forward is back with the sequel to the acclaimed beat-em-up, River City Girls. There's trouble brewing once again in River City, with higher stakes, meaner streets, and even more over-the-top.
I mean, the animation's really
Take
good.
control of one of 6 characters, including
It's very
returning
smooth.
powerhouses Kyoko and Misako. Each character has their own fighting style and upgradable movesets, which you'll need as you set off on a new quest, picking up where
It's
the
very
And when we say new, we
Metal
mean it.
Slug.
New moves, enemies, areas,
Which I like.
items, and a new soundtrack by the first game's composer, Megan McDuffie. Not to mention branching paths, as well as a return of a familiar foe. Get the fists flying solo, or team up with a friend, locally or online. What do you say, Paul? Ready to give some goons the old 1-2?
Oh, heck yeah!
Heck yeah.
2 punches its way onto Nintendo Switch.
Punches.
2022.
Come on, give me something.
We've got several more indie games coming to Nintendo Switch. From painting the world to a management sim with dinosaurs. Enjoy!
Alright, so the skateboard game What is this? Parkosaurus? Okay. Don't starve. I don't know, they still make these games. I knew somebody that was like, this was like their game. Chicroy, A Colorful Tale. I mean, it's definitely colorful. Looks really interesting. Baby Storm. What? Is this the same game? Okay, Grime. Okay, looks like Bloodborne mixed with like Metroid. Gerda. Okay. Timeline. This looks like that one game on Game Pass. I forget what it's called, but like in a computer. Behind the frame, the finest scenery. Okay, point and click. Okay.
That's all for today's Indie World.
Wow.
Or not. We've got one more game. Check it out.
Give me something good, please. Light bulb. It's an art style of drawing. Or drawing art style, I mean. I like it so far. Sketches. That was their.
The critically
But wait.
acclaimed RPG Omori is making its way onto Nintendo Switch.
Okay. I'm assuming this is like.
Back and forth between two strange and vibrant worlds, each one brimming with colorful friends and foes to uncover a forgotten past. You'll experience an unconventional story and turn-based battle system, supplemented by warm illustrations by renowned artist Omocat, who also produced, wrote, directed, and coded much of the game. Omori does lean into some heavy topics, so be prepared. It's quite the journey.
Omori launches on Nintendo Switch spring.
Interesting. Well.
And that's all for today's Indie World.
So yeah, that was a good Indie World. Just kidding. There was probably like 2 games out of like the 10 or 12 they showed.
Don't forget to follow our official Twitter account to
Let's see. It was the skateboard game. Oh, it's not even in here.
There you'll compete with
Yeah, it's right here.
challenging each other's skills to win rewards
See, I like the customization.
and create new
They didn't really say.
So come shred by the sea, chase a bee, meet a tree, get on down to Radlandia and achieve Nirvana. Bonus items. Oh, nice. Get
I
me
like
some of
that.
those.
OlliOlli World rolls onto Nintendo.
At the same
Switch
time, I
February
also
8th,
just want to get Riders
2022.
Republic, and I think I'm just gonna probably get that instead, to be honest. But hey, this is in February. I don't really know any more or any other games coming out in spring that I'm gonna get, at least on Switch. So yeah, that is the Indie World Showcase, December 15th, the last one of the year. Was expecting Mario Odyssey at least 2 or like something, because apparently it's getting like leaked and everything. But I guess we'll just have to wait. Until then, I'll see you next time. Let me know what else you want me to react to. I I'm kind of just like on limbo of what to react to right now. I do have those video ideas I'm kind of working on still in the background. So just give me a couple more, days on those. But yes, I will see you guys next time. Peace. Guess I'm playing it today then.